Hello, sixth grade. Great job, Karina. Great job, Sabrina. Dora, keep up the good work. So, guys, no worries about our roof, or more to the point, our drawing. Julian didn't get back to me, so we'll just leave it for there. We'll leave it. How can I put it? We'll leave it. We'll put it on the back burner. Okay, we're not going to focus on it so much now. So let's go back to our treasure chest. Well, I just want to say good job, Karina. Good job, Dora. Stephanie, not bad. You guys did a pretty good job on your windows, so I'm very happy. And we're gonna go with this, is we're gonna continue with our treasure chest. So Karina is here. And by here, I mean she has just turned in her amazing, and I mean it, it's an amazing treasure chest. It looks really well, it's really well done. It's better than mine, actually. And Sabrina is now here. So what do you need to do, Karina, in order to achieve this? Well, so Sabrina went on ahead and she added these metal brackets, or this outer layer. This basically serves as a skeletal feature, or a skeleton, to protect the wood of the treasure chest. And so what did she do? Well, first you have to figure out, so as you can see, Karina, I'm gonna put my pencil lead down at the vanishing point, rotate my ruler, and I just want to have an idea of how thick I want these, what's the word I'm looking for? This protective feature to be, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm just creating a rectangle within a rectangle, but of course it looks distorted. It looks 3D, of course, because we're using 2-point perspective. So look, I just created a rectangle, Karina, within that rectangle. And same thing over here, okay? So I'm going to put down my pencil lead at the vanishing point, rotate my ruler until it lines up there, just nicely with that part. Okay, then rotate so it lines up with that corner. Look how it lines up with this corner, Karina, then this one. Sabrina, excellent job. I'll make some suggestions for you in just a matter of minutes, okay? So, and then I'm using my ruler. I'm lining up my edges here. Remember, take advantage of your ruler. Many rulers have 4 straight edges, as you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm lining up my vertical edges down here, the parts that run up and down. So over here, line this up. Okay, now you can put these areas here at the center. So it's just like another added layer of protection, or basically makes it a little more structurally sound, a little more secure, I should say. Okay, so there, Karina. There we basically have our skeletal feature for our treasure chest. Now I can come on over, and if I like it, if I approve rather, I can go on ahead and be careful this time with the line so that I don't have to erase again. Okay, oh, sorry, went over a little there, but in short, keep up the good work, Karina. I was really proud. I am really proud of you, Karina. You haven't given up. And that's the quality of a great student, the marker, I should say, of a great student. You don't give up. You can't. And why? Because giving up's easy. I know it's just filled with, sometimes you get so upset with yourself and you start to doubt yourself, but it's in those moments that you realize what you're made of. And by that I mean, you're tough and you're smart. You can do this, okay, Karina? You got this, girl. So now I'm just I'm putting in these vertical lines, okay? And just doing my best to draw something of quality, something of worth for you guys, okay? And let me go back on up here, and I made the mistake of... All right, so let's go on for you guys. All right. So now what, Mr. Ruiz? Well, let's determine the thickness, the depth of these, what's the word I'm looking for? Of this outer cage or layer, this protective layer, guys, over here, okay? And all of this is interrelated, guys, believe it or not, even this. So what do you mean by that, Mr. Ruiz? Well, as you can see, guys, it has to be consistent. Now, lining up these vertical. So this is very detail oriented. That's why I wanted to take on something like the likes of a treasure chest. I wanted to take this on first as opposed to a house. Because imagine, guys, when we start drawing all of the features in terms of the windows, in terms of the shingles, oh my gosh, forget it. But in short, this will prepare you for it. Or at least I'd like to think so, guys, okay? Oh, wow, it's really thick tempered steel, in short. So there we go, guys. Okay, and you can put on any type of latch or keyhole, but typically they were metal. They were secured onto the wood. They were bolted on. Okay, guys. And then you're free to draw the keyhole, guys. So there we have. And then, Karina, what you need to do. Oh, sorry, guys. What you then need to do, Karina. Oh, let's curve this top over here. Okay. And you can it can be the curve can be a little more dramatic if you'd like, but I tend to not be so, what's the word I'm looking for, not so dramatic with the depth of the treasure chest. But in short, you're free to create. Okay, now, so let's break it down into planks. The wood, now it's the wood. Okay, now it's the wood, and these lines are interrelated. So what do you mean, Mr. Rose? That's related. Just lining them up. Look. Look. Now this one's going to line up that one. And there you go. No big deal, Karina. You got this, girl. And now you can add the knots within the wood, these darker areas. And you can start with ovals. Start with a couple of ovals. Look. And then just continue to draw the ovals and circular or curved lines around it, guys, okay? And that mimics the what's the word I'm looking for? You can reproduce the look of wood by creating those knots, okay? By creating those ovals and such, guys, okay? Again, by creating those knots of wood, that darker area, and then those ovals, which just, it's concentric. It just keeps going around and round, okay? So it's just a continuous oval if you'd like, okay, guys? That's all we're doing here. That's all. No biggie. You guys got this. So, Karina, I want you to make that treasure chest look more like a treasure chest. And the inside of it can remain smooth because that was also, it's also wood, but also another protective layer of metal. So these guys went through, they went to great lengths to protect their treasure. So, but in short, you're fine. If you'd like, you can add maybe some, you can place some planks into here. Karina, you can place the wood if you like. You can place some wood into here if you like, as I said. But no worries about it. You're doing fine. It's looking great. Okay? But you're going to draw something within it eventually, right? So you don't have to do that. But if you'd like, there it is. Okay? Now, you are here, madam. Madam Sabrina, you are here. You are here. You are here. You are here. Now, you know what, guys? This is not sitting well with me. Or more to the point, the more I'm looking at this treasure chest, the more I realize that something's off or it's just not sitting well with me. Just give me a minute, guys, okay? I aim to please, or more to the point. I have a profound respect and admiration for artists, true artists. As you guys know, I'm no artist. I'm a babysitter, a glorified babysitter. But at any rate, there's just something not sitting well with this. So let me make sure that it makes more sense visually, because there's something just not there, or something's just missing. Okay, missing, I should say, okay? So I'm just going to make a slight adjustment. Okay. Okay, guys. Makes a little bit more sense visually. Or at least I'd like to think so. Alright. So now, madam. Now. So what are you going to do, Sabrina, since you are now here? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, Sabrina, you are here where you should be. Awesome job, by the way. Now what are you going to do? Well, I suggest that you start to draw things around it, or another treasure chest, unless you think you're ready to take on the building. But as I said, we'll do that as a team. We'll do that all of us together, so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. So what are you going to do, Sabrina? Well, you did an amazing job of creating your treasure chest, and if you were to draw something within it, I don't want it to look cluttered. So how about maybe we start to draw things around it? Well, like what, Mr. Ruiz? Like, what would you like me to draw? Now, for 2-point perspective as well as 1-point perspective, one should focus on geometric. So how about this? I know it might sound a little cliche, like a little overused, or more to the point, a little lame, but how about another smaller box that will go into this one? And this one, of course, because it's going into the treasure chest, Sabrina, it doesn't have to be made of, it doesn't have to have this metal, just the wood, just the appearance of wood. So Sabrina, what am I gonna do? So number one, I'm gonna start with the vertical line, and I'm gonna go back over to my, of course, points of one of my the 1.1 of my 2-point perspective. Yeah, 0.1 and 0.2. Okay, so you see what's happening there, Sabrina? Of course you do. You're such a bright kid. You're such a bright girl. Okay. So I'm creating. Again, madam, I am creating a box that I will then place in my box. Okay, so it's basically a box that's going to go within your box, Sabrina. And you're free to create a few of these. And you're also free to draw things that you're going to place in your treasure chest. But I advise you to be careful with that, Sabrina. Like, what do you mean, Mr. Woods? Be careful with that. What do you mean? Well, Sabrina, what typically goes in a treasure chest? Treasure. So if you're going to start with something like ovals, then do so. And you can create these, and I know it's a little exaggerated, but it's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's something that will help the viewer understand this further. And so you're basically creating these layers of cylinders, which in essence will focus or will basically be the coins. Okay, so we have gold coins, diamonds, and things of that nature, okay? So you're free to create, Sabrina. You're free to create. You are free to create. So basically, go on ahead and draw whatever's going into your treasure chest. Okay, Sabrina? Great job, Sabrina. Hope you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. Talk to you later.